This is Miss Sandhya. Today I am going to tell you in detail about one of the minor discourses, that is notice writing, which is very helpful for class 10 students who are going to face the board examinations. There are two types of discourses. One is a major discourse where you have an internal choice for this and each carries 10 marks. In the same way, you have minor discourse. It carries 5 marks where you don't have any internal choice, where you are supposed to attempt that without fail. Coming to the point, first of all, what a discourse is. Discourse is nothing but extracting your creative writing. So, first of all, let me tell you. See, these discourses, people feel that it's very easy to write and easy to fetch the marks, but it's not that easy. If you write a discourse, you need to follow a pattern, a format. So, I'm here to tell you in detail about one of the discourses, that is minor discourses. I mean to say, it's notice writing. The most important thing is, let us discuss what a notice is. A notice is a formal piece of information to inform the people about some issues or an event or some public instructions. This can be either displayed on the school notice board or in the college or as a public notice by the government bodies. And it needs a pattern, it needs a format. Let me tell you in detail how it is being done. Let me go into the format. You need to open a 3-sided box. Make sure that the name of the issuing authority, name of the issuing authority to be written to the center of the box. Suppose if the name of the place is given, you keep a comma here and write even the name of the place in block letters. Make sure that it comes to the center of the box. First of all, do not write the name of the organization and then put a box. First, you open the box so that you can center the name of the institution or the organization to the middle of the box or to the center of the box. Now, suppose sometimes children face a problem. What to be written if the name of the organization is not given in the question paper? So, let me tell you how to do. If the name of the organization is not given, you are not supposed to write your studying school, where you are studying. You are supposed to write ABC Public School or any government school, ZPHS school. Fine. And coming to the next point, just under the issuing authority, write the word notice. Once again in block letters. To the same line, mention the date of issuing the notice. Let me tell you, there are two patterns of writing date. Few children write like this, and the other category write like this. So the best way of writing the date is the second one, and this is not at all advisable to write. And once again, here is a comma and here it is an apostrophe. This, suppose if you are keeping an apostrophe here, make sure that you write only 17 or 16 or 18. Suppose if you are writing the complete year, then please don't keep any apostrophe over March. And few children commit a mistake by putting a full stop. So this is also a mistake. So please do not write like this. And I tell you once again, here comes the date, 3rd March 17. So this part is done. Coming to the next part. Next part is the heading, or you can call it a title. So these are the 3 parts where you are supposed to keep them in the capital letters. These 3 parts to be written in caps. Done. Now coming to the next part, that is the main body, that is the content. Coming to the content, it should answer 5 W's. One is, what is the program about? When is the program? Where is the program? Who is eligible to participate? And whom to contact? These 5 W's are must in your content. One more important point to discuss here is, you are not supposed to use any personal pronouns. And coming to the next point, mostly you have to use passive form of the voice in the content. And the next thing is this clear? Once again, passive form should be used, personal pronouns should not be used, and it has to answer all the 5 questions in your content. So as soon as this is done, here comes towards your left hand corner, toward left hand side margin of your box, you are supposed to give a signature. And one more mistake the students commit is, most of the students, they write their own name where you are not supposed to write your name. You are supposed to scribble a signature. If the name of the person is given in the question paper, write the same name. And after that, open a parenthesis. Parenthesis is nothing but a bracket. Open the bracket and write the name of the person in full in block letters. For example, Aditi Sharma. This has to be written in block letters in the brackets. And next comes the designation. First letters of the designation should be in capital letters. So these are all the main contents of a notice. Now as soon as this is done, please close the box and make sure that though you draw the box with a pencil, make sure as soon as you complete the whole writing, make sure it is drawn in thick black outlined box so that your presentation will be awesome. So dear friends, this is the way how you write a notice. Now coming to the types of notices. Let's have a look at the types of notices. All the notices are not similar. Sometimes you have the notices, you are asked to present a notice or draft a notice about a competition being held in your school. Okay, so when you are drafting a notice about a competition being held in your school or somewhere else, let us see the points to be discussed. Let us see the points to be noted in your notice. First thing is target people. Time, date, and venue of the competition. Who is eligible to take part? The contact person. These points must be there in your notice. In the same way, you have another type of notice, that is when you are going for a camp or an exhibition, or you say a tour. So when you're supposed to write this kind of notice, first thing is target people, the venue, time, or you call the duration, fee, if any, do's and don'ts, things to carry, instructions, the last but not the least, objective. So now coming to this notice, first of all, who you are taking to the exhibition or the tour or the camp, and to which place you are going, what is the time the bus or the vehicle starts, or the duration, either 1 day or 2 days or a 1 week trip. And if you are going to collect any amount from the students, that has to be mentioned. And general instructions, do's and don'ts, what are supposed to be carried, what not supposed to be done there. And the objective, what is the occasion, why are you taking those children there? So that has to be mentioned very clearly. So apart from all these, so the same, the issuing authority is the same, notice is the same, the heading is the same. The heading must be very catchy, remember students. And after the completion of what I am discussing here, what I am telling in detail to you here is just the content. The topmost part and the bottom part, the signature, the name of the person and the designation will be common in all the notices. Only the content part will vary. Okay, and the next thing is lost or found items. This also can be kept in the form of a notice. Dear students, see, as I told you, the top part and the bottom part is the same. And now coming to the main things to be discussed here. Once again, here about the content. What did you lose? The item lost or found. Where did you lose it or where did you find the item? And the next thing is, at what time? When did you find it? When did you lose it? Approximate time. approximate period, and its identification marks. How does it look like? Okay, its description. Whether it is long, short, color, torn with the buttons, whatever the identification marks you have, that has to be mentioned in the paper. And suppose if it is a bag or a box, if there are any contents inside, that also has to be mentioned. So this is, and one more. Whom to contact or approach at what time. So this is he is the person in contact, to be contacted. Till now we have discussed about writing notices. It can be lost or found item, it can be a tour or camp, or it can be about a competition. Apart from all these, we have some some seminars, some meetings. Even those things also can be included. They can be written in the form of a notice. Format is the same. The only thing you have to focus in the content are these 5 W's. If you focus these 5 W's, once you complete writing the notice, make sure that all these 5 W's are being answered in your content. And do not mention the personal pronouns. I, we, you, such kind of words should not be repeated. It should be in the third person's perspective. So nowhere you are supposed to mention the name of your school or the name which is already given in the question paper. That should not be seen in the notice. Okay, if you follow all these rules, definitely, I'm sure, I guarantee you that you will get 5 on 5 without any doubt. So guys, hope this video of mine is helpful to everyone. If you like my video, please do share it to everyone and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thank you.